It's Aja. Good morning. Please be kind about the face that I have right now because I just woke up. I've only washed my face and nothing else because I need to get these things out of my hair. So, this is a video about the speech habits that I picked up while living in South Korea, but I'm going to be taking down my Flexirods while I talk about them. And I want to apologize in advance to anyone who just watched the previous video and thought that was a tutorial or something. It wasn't, and I learned a lot. Like, for example, um, if you're going to change your clothes before you put the flexi rods in, because that was a struggle. Taking off my turtleneck for bed. And I am coming to you in basically pajamas, and I can't take it off. I mean, I could. I actually could, but it was a struggle to take it off and put it on and all that jazz, and I just, it's too early for that. So let's go ahead and take these rollers out while I talk about habits I picked up in South Korea. Um, it's mostly speaking because obviously I'm not Korean, but when you come to a new culture and you experience certain things over and over again, sometimes you assimilate. And here are some things that I realized I've started doing, habits that I'm gonna probably want to break when I go back home, but like might be hard. The first one is bowing when I greet people. Like 안녕하세요. Um, Obviously, you don't put your hands together and bow all the way down 90 degrees at your waist. I mean, maybe somebody does that, but the hands together thing, that's not a Korean thing anyway. And bowing all the way 90 degrees, usually people will think you're being sarcastic if you go that far with it. Like, you just show a little respect. That's it. You don't have to go overboard with it. But I'm just so used to doing it now. The convenience store lady, my co-teacher. At this point, I do it not even just to Koreans. I do it to other foreigners. I'll be like, "Hey, what's up? Hi. Good morning. How are you doing? What's up, girl?" It is what it is. Hopefully nobody notices until I manage to break that habit when I go back to the States. Or maybe they will notice and they'll be like, "Why do you do that?" And I'll just explain it. But I already feel like I can already tell that people are going to just get really tired of hearing me say, "Oh, well, when I used to live in South Korea." So I'm going to do my best not to carry over a lot of habits that I have to explain like that. Another one is talking about ideal type. So in Korea, there's this concept, 이상형. I hope I'm saying that right. Basically, it means ideal type. So you'll hear people ask about this towards someone they're like interested in. For example, they'll be like, "What is your ideal type?" And we don't say it like that in English. We normally say, "What's your type?" or "What are you into?" And then it literally means to name like a bunch of things that you like. Like, "Oh, my type, yeah, I like them tall, charming, funny, whatever, whatever." But when they say ideal type in Korea, you're supposed to name someone like a famous person. Like, "Oh, my ideal type is Lee Min-ho." And what it means is I want somebody who's as similar to Lee Min-ho as possible. Um, he's got the things that I like. That he's my ideal type. That's what it means. Yeah, we just don't have that same concept in most English speaking countries. Also, it's like obviously no one but Lee Min-ho will ever be Lee Min-ho, right? So it's kind of like measuring up regular people to this impossible standard. So it's not my favorite thing. I did kind of get used to it. So whenever I'm interested in someone, I do tend to use the wrong verbiage to ask about what they like, but it's all good. It's all good. I get my answers in the end. Anyways, another habit is whining out loud. My mom worked really hard to break this habit when I was a wee one. Um, what if I would be like, but it hurts? Then she would be like, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. I can't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Until I would take a deep breath and be like, I can't do it because it hurts. You know what I mean? Like, as long as I just didn't whine, I might could get what I want. Well, I've picked the habit back up. Not quite in the same way. It's not like I throw tantrums now, and I'm not saying Korean culture is to throw tantrums. Please don't come for me. What I'm saying is that a lot of times they do this thing called, man, if I butcher what these things are called, I'm gonna be very embarrassed. But jingjing. Sometimes it's purposely to be cute, and sometimes it's just how people are. And so, like, for example, like, one of my Korean friends, she calls me every now and then, and she'll be like, I miss you. But she doesn't just say, oh, I miss you. She says, Ada. And I'll be like, me. And she'll be like, oh, okay, she doesn't sound annoying like me when she does it. She sounds cute. She sounds adorable. Because it's a thing that she does. It could be very annoying if, for example, if the wrong person does it, or if you just don't have the right tone of voice. If you do it too often, all those things could be super duper annoying. But in any case, I've started doing it. Not too much, I think, I hope. But, like, for example, when I'm talking to my lover, sometimes I'll be whining. I'll be like, yeah, but it hurts. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Like, I don't know how to do it. And it's really stressing me out. And, I hear myself doing it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not making great efforts to fix it. As long as I don't do it to the general public, is it really a problem? Don't answer that. Alright, next. The word why. So, in English, if someone calls your name, Aja, then you would be like, what? Or, hey, Aja, what's up? Right? That's normal. In Korean, they say we, which means why. As in, why did you call me? Why do you need me? What's up? And yeah, I just got used to that as well. So when somebody says Aja, I'll be like, why? Some of the acronyms that they use in Korea are a bit different than in English. Like, for example, the acronym OST. OST. It stands for Original Soundtrack. But we normally just say soundtrack. But I'm used to it. So, like, for example, a song came on the other day at a party. Not a party. Sorry. I say party, and you're going to think we were at some wild place with so many people. There were 4 of us. But anyways, a song came on. We were like, it sounds familiar. And my friend was like, is this an OST? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, wow, we don't say that in English. And I was like, yeah. I've also started the very Korean thing of making a sound instead of a word for yes. So, like, if someone asks me that question, is this an OST? I might just say, yeah, it is. Or I might go, because is actually a word that you can write out. It's maybe I'll put it on the screen so that you can see how to spell in Korean. But also, yeah, it's a sound. It's a sound effect. It's an onomatopoeia, but it means yes. And we use it a lot, especially like if you're on the phone, you're talking to someone, you want them to know that you're listening, but you don't want to interrupt. Then sometimes we just end up going So anyways, the last thing is the word just. So like, for example, if somebody asks you why you did something and you don't really know why you did something, you don't know why, or you don't want to explain why, you don't feel like explaining yourself. In English, we would normally just be like, because I did it because, right? You end your sentence at because, and then you just don't explain the reason, right? But in Korean, you would say 그냥, which means like just. It's kind of like saying just because, but like without the because. You're saying just. That's a way of saying like, I did it for no reason at all. So it has a slightly different reason. It's not. So it has a slightly different meaning. It's not the same as saying, I don't want to tell you why I did it. It's more like saying, there was no reason. There was no reason. I just did it. 그냥. So, I find myself saying that, the translation of that, but in English now. People be like, why you do your hair like that? Just. You know, or somebody might be like, why did he just ask it like that? Why does he look like that? You know, stranger. Be like, just, you know, mind your business. He just looked like that. Just. Anyways, so y'all understand how these words are used. If you come across me in the US of A and you see me still having any of these speaking habits, I'm gonna need you not to say nothing, because I warned you about it, and you know what? I'm working on it. These are the ones I acknowledge and have noticed that I do, and I'm gonna try to stop. But at the end of the day, habits are habits for a reason, right? They're hard to break. So, yeah. A few more notes on the Flexirods. Okay, one, I woke up this morning on my back, so apparently 'tis possible to sleep on your back. I went to sleep with a pillow tucked right up under my neck and like leaning like this, kind of on my side, but kind of not on my hair. But I woke up on my back, so I guess I slept with those things as a pillow. They're not that soft though, but I didn't do them too tight to the scalp, so maybe that's why I was able to do that. But yeah, definitely change your clothes before you put the rods in, because that was so hard. Alright, let's separate, do a little shaky shake, see what these curls do. Alright, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like these curls are a bit much. Let me explain. It looks like I'm going somewhere special today, and I will be leaving my house today, but I'm just going to another laser tattoo session. Ain't nobody gonna see me looking any kind of special. There's no reason for these curls. I did them for years, guys. I also did them to kind of procrastinate the fact that I really need to go ahead and retighten my roots, but I didn't feel like doing it yet, so here we are. But I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you guys like this style of video where I talk to you about something while I do my hair. If that's something you like, please comment below, let me know. If that's something you prefer I did one or the other, comment below and let me know. And I will see you guys soon. I'll see you guys next. By the way, oh my god, I almost forgot to say, this mousse is legit, because not only did it hold the curls really well, well, I mean, I don't know how well all day yet because I haven't walked around with them yet, but they're clearly bouncing. They're here. This is me about 24 hours later. It's actually been more than that because it's Sunday. I'll be sleeping in, whatever. But I slept with my hair in a bonnet, the same bonnet from before. So y'all saw my extra large bonnet. I slept with that on my head, nothing else special. And as you can see, I still have the curls. They're still intact. They have fallen a little bit, but I think they look really good still on the second day. So just wanted to make sure that y'all got like a good idea of really how my curls are doing. The curls are here and they bouncy. So it's already much better than the other mousse, but not only did it do a better job of just making the curls appear in the first place, but it's also like it smells really good. It smells better than I expected. And it didn't take that much of it. Like the container is still up to here. And if y'all ever watched me use the other mousse, you'll know that it just kept shrinking so fast. And I only got to use it about 3 times and then it was gone. And I didn't like that. So I think I like this a lot better already. So, you know, I'll find it on Amazon and I'll link it in the description below. And I'll see you guys soon. So bye. Oh yeah, this is the secret ending. Believe it or not, I actually like the blue Flexirods slightly better than the yellow ones, even though the yellow ones were the ones I started with and realized that I liked Flexirods with, but I like the blue ones better. They're slightly skinnier, and I don't know, the texture of them is a little bit more bouncy, whereas these feel a little bit more spongy. And I don't know, I like the bouncy texture better. So I saw on the package for these that they came from Shein. So there's the hot take for you. I'm not a Shein affiliate. I'm only an Amazon affiliate. But I thought that if you watch this secret ending, you should know. So bye.